I got digital dash, can't ride with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I rap the old block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back to be with yet another video. And today I got y'all boys with the best guard animations all in one video. Today I'm gonna be giving you guys all different types of things. Jump shots, I'm gonna be giving you dribble moves, I'm gonna be giving you dunk packages and the best shot creator animations all in one video. If you guys want more videos like this, I can do this for the big man as well. All I need y'all boys right now to do is smash, break, and destroy that like button, turn on notifications, subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop straight into it. Alright, hopping straight into it is going to be the first things first is the dribble style. This is going to be impacting pretty much everything that you do dribbling in this game. Speed boosting, just dribbling up the court regularly, dribble moves, anything. So yeah, best dribble styles in my opinion is quick. You can go with shifty, but quick in my opinion is the best one. Now, there are NBA players that every single time I make one of these videos, it's about 10 of them that y'all put in the comments down below. So if you want some alternatives, just go in the comments down below. It's always going to be a lot of people saying there's a lot of dribble styles that fit certain play styles. Like there's certain ones that can be extremely fast, at the same time take more ankles. There's some that just get ripped less. So if you guys want to see all that, a lot of the times, a lot of y'all will put those in the comments, and I'm pretty much asking y'all do that again because y'all do it every single time. So yeah. All right, next is the signature size. I'm not gonna lie. At this point, I don't even know what's the point of even updating this. Now they give us some new stuff every single season, but the last time they kind of gave us a good one was De'Aaron Fox. But in my opinion, still to this day, the best one hands down is Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is gonna have the fastest one to speed boost out of, and that's really all that really matters a lot of the time. So yeah, my opinion, the best signature size up in the game, hands down, is Derrick Rose. You really can't go wrong with it. Now, if you can't reach that 85 ball handle, or if you're not below 65, then you can go with Derrick Rose. If you can't reach that, there's going to be other ones like Paul George that you can use. But all in all, bro, if you're able to get that under 6'5", you're able to get that 85 ball handle, go at Derrick Rose. That's it. All right, next is the signature combo. This is kind of the most underutilized animation in the game besides maybe the triple threat. But yeah, all in all, bro, just signature combos is pretty much just a rhythm dribble. If you guys are people that use rhythm dribbles in this game, there's really only 3 you need to be using: Trae Young, Baron Davis, and Jason Williams. Now there are other amazing ones. I can pretty much show you guys 20 amazing ones, but these 3 in my opinion stand above the rest. So yeah, you can't go wrong with Trae Young, Baron Davis, Jason Williams, and they all have their distinct dribble, like rhythm dribbles. But like, while I'm saying they're 3 the best, you're gonna speed boost out of these the fastest in my experience. So yeah, that's what I would pretty much recommend when it comes to signature combos and rhythm dribbles. And if you don't know how to rhythm dribble, it's pretty much the easiest move in the game. And I don't even understand why a lot of people don't use it, but it being the easiest move in the game, and you can really speed boost out of it. Now, is it as fast as speed boost as other things? No, but all in all, bro, it's gonna be really, really good and consistent. Alright, next is going to be the size of escape package. Now, when it comes to the size of escape packages, you can go with a lot of these. I'm going to be real. Now, there's a lot I'm not showing on the screen, but though there's some that has the LeBron hotback that also has really better crabs. There's Kobe Bryant, where you have pretty much everything in it that's pretty balanced, but nothing is really the best. There's other ones similar like that. I tried Chris Paul, I didn't really like it. They have a new one this season, I didn't really like it. But all in all, bro, the best one in my opinion is Trae Young. Trae Young has the best one to speed boost in and out of. I ain't gonna lie, 2K, it's getting late in the seasons. The best one hands down is going to be Steph Curry whenever it drops. It has the combination is crabs. It has the Curry slide, the only one in the game with Curry slide. And also, not only does it have the Curry slide, but it also has the LeBron hotback all in one package. I feel like the reason why they're not putting that in the game because it just has too much in one package. Because having that LeBron hotback and the Curry slide in one package is already ridiculous. But also having those crazy crabs is ridiculous. Now, I know it's people in the game that have this Curry because they did a little glitch early in the year. But all in all, bro, whenever they do drop that, it's definitely going to be by far the best one. But for now, Trae Young is the one you need to be putting on. Alright, next, when it comes to the moving crossovers, the best moving crossovers in the game, my opinion, is the ones that's going to be as fast as possible. John Wall or Chris Paul. In my opinion, I would go with John Wall. John Wall just has the combination of the fastest crossover and between the legs. And that, in my opinion, fast is always better. But if you just want to go for the best crossover between the leg, you can't go wrong with LeBron James and Michael Jordan. But all in all, if you're going to crossover, I would just go with the fast. If you're going with anything that has movement in front of it, I would go with the fastest thing in the game. That's just going to really separate you from everybody else. But if you want to go with like the best thing for that, like crossover or tween, those may take more angles, but they're just not going to be as fast and not create as much separation to get you as fast of a shot off. But if you're trying to rim run, it's also going to be a big deal too to have the fastest stuff possible as well. All right, next is going to be the moving behind the back, kind of similar to how the signature size it was. There's really only one to really go with. Damian Lillard at the beginning, season 1 was the best one because it was the exact same animation as what Scottie Pippen has been since season 2. And in my opinion, there's really no point with going anything else but Scottie Pippen. It's the fastest one, it's going to create the most separation, and it's just the best one. Not even just the fastest one, it's the best one. So yeah, when it comes to the best movement spins, in my opinion, there's a lot of movement spins you can go with. But in my opinion, the new one for the season is Pro 4 from previous 2Ks. And if you know Pro 4, that was always what I would tell y'all boys to use. But if you're just using it for spin backs, in my opinion, basic is still the best one. But if you guys want a balanced one that also has really good spin backs, go with Penny Hardaway. You really can't go wrong with it. It's just that simple. And in my opinion, this is the only new animation that I feel like is 100% useful out of all the categories. All right, next is going to be the movement hesitations when it comes to the hezzies. We got really 2, and the same 2 that we went over all year. Now, Kyrie is a really decent one as well, but like, if you just going for the best and fastest hezzies, which is what I'm trying to tell y'all on all these animations, go for the best and fastest animations, you gonna go with Kevin Durant. Now, if you can't get Kevin Durant, go with John Wall, but Kevin Durant, in my opinion, definitely the best one. Now, only reason you would go with John Wall is if you don't have the certain requirements to reach Kevin Durant, and you would go with John Wall. But if you don't reach John Wall, good luck. That's all I tell you. Good luck. Now, there's a lot that's actually decent, but they're just not on the level of D. That's why I say that. All right, next is going to be the moving step backs. When it comes to moving step backs, you got really 3 options, and they're all 3 different options for 3 different type of people. Either you are a shot creator and you want to do like hop backs, like hop jumper animations for your step backs, which would be the Luka Doncic. Either you're doing snatch backs most of the time, and that would be more Kawhi, or you're pretty much like a meta dribbler and like the spam, and you would do Jimmy Butler. And this is pretty much just going to be able to go around screens and dribble around the court as fast as possible and keeping your momentum as fast as possible at all times. So yeah, that's what Jimmy Butler would be for. Luka Doncic, like I said, is for shot creators. For people that want to snatch back, you would go Kawhi. If you're a meta dribbler, it's just that simple. You would go with Jimmy Butler. It's that simple. All right, and last but certainly not least, in my opinion, it's either this or the rhythm dribble or a signature combo that's pretty much the underutilized, but there's not more in this one package than any animation in the game. Now, this has its own escape dribbles, which you could call rhythm dribbles. You can go from left to right, forward, backwards. You can do all different types of pump fakes with this. It gives you all different types of jab animations. It gives you a lot of different animations in this one package. And they added a new one. It's the only pro that we've had so far. They've added that into the game. So if you want to go with a pro, you can go with a pro now. But in my opinion, still to this day, the best one in the game is normal 4. If you want to go with the best triple threat style, go with normal 4. All right, so when it comes to dunk packages, I'm going to be going over a lot of stuff. I'm going to be going over the big man dunk packages to help you get more content on, dunk packages to even pretty much all around just not get blocked. So first things first, in my opinion, I'm going to go over what I believe is the best dunk packages in the game. When I'm talking about the best dunk packages in the game, I'm talking about the best dunk packages to get you 2 points every single time. Because at the end of the day, that's really what dunks is for. To just make sure to get you the highest frequency possible of getting you points. So when it comes to the best dunk packages in the game, to me, I would probably say Klay Thompson and quick drops off 1. Quick drops off 1, in my opinion, is hands down the all-around best one in the game because it's extremely fast, it's pretty aggressive, and it's just pretty much one of the hardest, if not the hardest dunk to get blocked in the entire game. When it comes to Klay Thompson, quick drops is really more for like 2 hands, so I kind of like to go with another dunk package to go alongside that that's really good for 1 hand, and I would say that would be Klay Thompson. Now, there's other ones you could possibly go with, but if you really don't want any bad animations within one package, I would probably go with Klay Thompson, and you really can't go wrong with Klay Thompson and quick drops off 1. I'm just being real. Now, in this game, when it comes to dunk packages, you have to have certain dunk packages to get more content dunks. Now, this is specifically a current gen thing, and if you don't know, everything I'm mentioning in this video is for current gen and next gen. The reason why I'm on current gen, it just looks a little cleaner. When it comes to next gen, you gotta do like the whole custom dunk creator, and it has all type of stuff on the screen while you're looking at the animations and stuff like that. I feel like this looks a little bit better. But when it comes to the best dunk packages to just be as aggressive as possible and get more content dunks, I believe the best ones is LeBron James and Russell Westbrook. Kobe Bryant is up there too. You know what I'm saying? I put on all 3. You don't really have to. I really put on Kobe Bryant strictly for the reverse dunks, though. So if you want a really good reverse package, that's going to be good. Or you can just go with the regular baseline off 1 or off 2. It really doesn't matter. I just like going with Kobe Bryant because it's just a little bit more aggressive. It's that simple. But if you want some other ones that's really good and aggressive that you really can't go wrong with, Glenn Robinson the third is a really good one. DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine. A lot of people always tell me Clyde Drexler and Michael Jordan. Me personally, I like them, but there are some animations that I just don't like that are in those packages that get blocked. Now, I'm not saying that these packages I'm giving you guys are the best ones to not get blocked. These are just the best ones that I used that actually helped me get content dunks in the game. And they're better. They have more animations in it that's not bad than the other ones, I would say. For me, from my experience. Now, I know everybody's experience isn't the same. That's just what I would recommend. Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook. And if you want to throw in some other ones, Glenn Robinson is really good for like blocks and wings. Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan are also some other good ones that you can also use. Then when it comes to the big man, now when it comes to the big man, in my opinion, the best one all around is the 2-hand under basket regular. If you want to go with a 1-hand, it's 1-hand under basket regular. Now, when it comes to big man, you can also go with pro, I think it's called pro under basket rim pulls. That's another good one. But if you want to get for stuff that's like a lot more aggressive to get you more contact dunks as a big man, I would probably have to say I would go with the athletic flushes. The athletic flushes off 2, the athletic flushes off 1. And if you want to get a little extra, just go ahead and throw in Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard is probably the most aggressive big man dunk package in the entire game. So you really can't go wrong with that one, especially with that one if you're trying to get contact dunks. Per se, contact dunks. But if you're just trying to get an auto 2 points, go with 2-hand under basket regular or pro under basket rim pull. That's what I would say and what I would recommend. Alright, next is going to be the contact dunk packages. Now when it comes to the contact dunk packages, I mentioned this a lot. When it comes to these, I know on current gen it's a lot harder to get all of them, but if you have pro, put on pro. If you have pro and small, put on pro and small. If you have only pro and elite, put on pro and elite. What I'm really trying to tell you guys is, if you have all the packages, put on as many as possible. Because when it comes to more packages, there's going to be more animations within those packages for more situations. So yeah, that's really just all it is. Same thing for bigs. If you're a big man and you want to get contact dunks, you get both. You get one, just put on whatever you can get. Now, if you're trying to get for like more freakier, more wild stuff, like more rare animations, then yeah, I can see you just throwing on a pro or just throwing on an elite. But if you guys really just want to get a contact dunk and get your frequency as high as possible, get contact dunks as much as possible, throw in as many other packages as possible. And I know on current gen, it's a lot harder to have that 92 driving dunk. So yeah, a lot of your builds are not going to be able to even have them. But what I say is, if you can get pro, put pro. If you can get elite, put elite. If you can get small, you get small. If you get all of them, put them all on. It's that simple. Alright, next is going to be the alley-oops. Now when it comes to the alley-oops, the best alley-oops in the game, in my opinion, the best one hands down has to be the elite. Now if you're big or like somebody that's gonna sit block, 100% you're gonna need the pro, but all in all I would still say the elite. The elite just has the nastiest ones. Now if you really are doing alley-oops to not get blocked, alley-oops don't really get blocked per se as much as dunks, so I don't feel like that's as much of a big deal. But if you really are skeptical on a lot of your alley-oops, just throw on pro and you'll be fine. You have to have an 85 like driving dunk regardless to have the elite. So if you don't really meet that requirement, I'm pretty sure it's only like a 65 or a 70 driving dunk requirement to even get the pro alley-oop. So just throw that on and you'll be straight. It's not bad, it just don't have as crazy of animations as this one. It has all the standing lobs in that one and everything, so you really can't go wrong with that one as well. Alright, then when it comes to the best layup packages in the game, the best layup packages in the game is going to be Kyrie Irving, Jelly, and Circus. Now, for some of these, you're going to need an 85. For some of them, you only need an 80. But in my opinion, I would say Jelly is the best one. Jelly is the best one for a reason, bro. It's only on next gen for a reason because he just has so many wild animations. But if you're using Slithery, you're going to understand that these three are just the best ones of the best. And on current gen, I'm going to be real with you. Circus and Kyrie are way more overpowered than on next gen because Slithery is just not as overpowered on next gen or as necessary because of the fact you have a dunk meter. So a lot of times you're not really even going to be doing a layup. But on current gen where you really don't have as much of a choice, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, throw in Kyrie Irving and Circus. You're not going to be able to have Jelly. So yeah, that's what I would say. Definitely amazing layup packages in the game. Alright, next is going to be the best layup package in the game for lower rated driving layups. Now, a lot of times when y'all see me do these build videos, I try to get y'all to reach the certain thresholds for layups, which most of the time that's going to be the 70. And And if you've seen me say this, that's because of one layup package, Long Athlete. It's literally one of the best layup packages in all of 2K22 on current gen and next gen, and it's only for 70 driving layups and up. So pretty much all builds can get it, bro. So in my opinion, Long Athlete, if you really just can't get those other three, just go ahead, throw on Long Athlete, and you really can't go wrong. You're gonna have way more explosive. The funny thing about this, you're gonna have way more explosive spin layups, hop step layups, euros, all that. And you're gonna be going straight to the rim every single time. So if you have like a Giannis build, it's gonna be overpowered. If you have a guard build, it's gonna be overpowered. If you're trying to be acrobatic, it's gonna be very overpowered. You really can't go wrong with Long Athlete. Then when it comes for the bigs, now a lot of the bigs not gonna be able to get this because I think you need like an 80 driving layup. But if you do get it, you want to clear out every single time you do a layup. The best one in the game for y'all boys is Dominant Big. Now, like I say in my videos, I'm not gonna make this video too long. I know it's just layups and I'm not ranking every single layup, so I'm not even gonna waste y'all time. It's pretty much that simple. If you guys want the best of the best, you're gonna go with Jelly, Kyrie, or Circus. If you guys want the best of the best for bigs, you can go with default big. And if you just don't have the thresholds to get any of that, get the, you know what I'm saying, just get Long Athlete. It's that simple. It's not really nothing difficult to it. If you don't even reach those, you really can't go wrong with the defaults, and you'll be straight with those too. So I'm gonna be real with you. All right, so when it comes to the best shot creator animations, first thing we're gonna go into is the best fade and dribble pull up. So when it comes to the best dribble pull up, you got a lot to choose from. Now, one thing I want to make sure to be known in this video, when it comes to shot creator animations, all this stuff is going to be subject to change on the timing depending on if you go with a normal. If you go with a normal, it's going to be the same thing as your jump shot timing. But if you go with anything else besides normal or basic, it's going to be pretty much it's going to alter it a little bit when it comes to doing these certain animations. So if you go with a pro, NBA player, it's going to change it a little bit. But if you go with a normal, it'll be the same thing as your jump shot timing. So I want that to be known. So I have the normal 1 and normal 2 for people that wanted to kind of be just the same thing all the time when it comes to doing a regular jump shot. And I got Pro 2, Pro 3, which can be very, very consistent. Stephen Curry, which is probably like the most popular one. Ben McLemore, which is probably my favorite one, and Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson has some also really good ones. It's just, you know what I'm saying? If you want to use Nate Robinson, it's going to have really good pull-ups, really good fades. It's just not as good as Stephen Curry and Ben McLemore. I believe Pro 3 is kind of making a wave now, but in my opinion, I still would say Pro 2 is a little bit better. But if you want to go with one of the normals, I would definitely say normal 2 is the better one of the two. So it's really up to you what you rather. Do you want one that's not going to change or alter the timing? Do you want to go with an NBA player? I would say Ben McLemore is the best one there. If you want to go to pro, I would say Pro 2 is the best one there. But Pro 3 is definitely a good one. It really depends on you which one you want to go with. And then you got Nate Robinson and Steph Curry, which Steph Curry probably is the most popular out of everything I'm going to show you guys for the dribble pull-up or fade. Alright, next, I'm going to go over more stuff in this video that I usually do for shot creator animations. I'm going to go over step backs and triple threat styles because I feel like shot creators will use both of those. But yeah, when it comes to hop jumper, the best hop jumper in the game can be very, very interesting as well. Because normal, this will not alter your timing on the jump shot nearly as much as the other ones. Now, on a hop jumper, it's going to alter regardless because you're doing an extra move that's part of your jump shot. But when it comes to Pro 2, and Kyrie Irving, they're really much the fastest ones. So if you want an extremely fast one, those are the best ones. My opinion, that's what I go for right now. So I like using Pro 2 right now, but I was playing with somebody that was using Kyrie. Kyrie is also very fast. If you want to go with one of those, very good. If you just want a really good, smooth hop jumper though, Stephen Curry, Harrison Barnes, and one of the normals, you can't go wrong with any of those. Stephen Curry is probably the most popular out of all like the smooth and just in the middle on timing and really easy to green type hop jumpers though. So it's really up to you on that. Not really a big deal. If you want a variety hop jumper, Nate Robinson, Trae Young, and Pro, you can't go wrong with any of those. Those are going to be having like a crazy variety of how many different types of animations will be in these said hop jumpers, where Pro will have the most. Trae Young has some of the ones that's in Pro. Nate Robinson is right behind Pro and how much variety it has of animations in that one hop jumper. But I believe Pro still has the most. If you don't remember which one Pro is, I believe it used to be normal 19. Then when it comes to James Harden, we all know why James Harden is on this list, because it's kind of like the only one that has like the little double step back. So that's pretty much what I would say on the hop jumpers. Basic is also a decent one. People are not going to even think to use basic because it's a basic, but it actually has some pretty decent animation. It has some slower ones, so in my opinion, that's kind of why I mentioned it last. But if you want to have a double step back to create as much space as possible, James Harden. If you want a normal one that's going to just be really good, just get separation and just shoot off of, Steph Curry, Harrison Barnes, any of the normals. If you want a variety one, Pro, Nate Robinson, Trae Young. If I'm going with a variety one, I'm going with Pro. And if you want just the faster one, which is what I use right now, Pro 2 or Kyrie, and I use Pro 2. So it's really up to you on that. So you really can't go wrong with any of them I'm showing you guys. It just depends on what your playstyle is as a shot creator. All right, hopping straight into it, it's going to be the spin jumpers. Spin jumpers is very interesting as well because a lot of these NBA players are on here, but I wouldn't use them. Like Penny Hardaway, it's really for like if you want to do a spin jumper with a hot back, but it kind of has some slower animations, but you can speed this up with certain badges. Stephen Curry, we all know Stephen Curry is like the meta one for any like shot creator animation, whether it's a dribble pull up, a hop jumper. At this point, if you ain't peeped, Steph Curry is like the meta one, the most popular one for any of this stuff because Steph Curry is Chef Curry for a reason. It's that simple. Nate Robinson has a variety of different types of spin jumpers if you want to go with him. Trae Young is what I had been using, but I don't believe it's the best one. I just was testing that out. Pro, if I had to go with one that's right next to Curry on how good it is, Pro is right there. But if I'm saying the best one in the game, normal. If you didn't peep what I said on the hop jumpers, I like to go with the fastest stuff possible. Normal is the fastest spin jumper in the game. It'll throw people off. You can also do one where you're shooting like backwards. It has some really good animations in it. So yeah, in my opinion, the best spin jumper in the game is normal. The most popular one is Steph Curry. If you want one that's right next to Steph Curry, Pro. And normal is also really good because it's not going to change the timing on your spin jumper as much either. So yeah, in my opinion, those are the best spin jumpers in the game. All right, and last but certainly not least, the top 5 jump shots. Now, when it comes to spot ups, I got 3 jump shots for y'all, or not 3. Actually, I kind of got this mixed up. I got 2 jump shots, and then I'm gonna give you guys a low 3-point rating build jump shot. But yeah, when it comes to the guards, not guards, but spot ups. Now, spot ups, this includes bigs on current gen. That's not 6'10". This includes spot ups. This includes lockdowns. This includes sharps. All the above. Anything that's really just gonna be spotting up, pretty much. So, or catching and shooting type stuff that can get pretty much any jump shot. So, when it comes to these, it's really 2 jump shots. My opinion, the best one is Tony Parker. Tony Parker is the best one. The only drawback to it is it's kind of slow, but when it comes to getting whites, it's going to be crazy on how many whites. And when it comes to getting greens, in my opinion, it's the most consistent jump shot in the entire game when it comes to getting greens. So if you're a low 3-point rating build, you can use it. If you're a guard, you can use it. But the only thing is, it's a little slow. So as a guard, it's not the best guard jump shot off that alone. Because as a guard, you do need a faster jump shot, especially in this game. So Tony Parker, I can't even say it's the only one. I have to give you guys 2 options. Another one is Trey Burke. If you want to go with a really good jump shot for any type of build, also Trey Burke. But for spot ups in general, Trey Burke and Tony Parker are the best bases in the game, or just jump shots as a whole if you want to go with just a jump shot. But I use all my jump shots as bases. So yeah, that's pretty much how it is. That's what I go with. Trey Burke and Tony Parker, 100% perfect jump shots for you. I'm actually going to be using this Trey Burke very soon. So if you guys want that video that I do plan on, secret video coming, gameplay video coming, stay tuned. But when it comes to the low 3-point rating builds, the best jump shot for y'all, like I said, you can definitely use Tony Parker, but the best one, the meta one, is definitely Dante Exum. Dante Exum just has those jump shot cues that's very important for these lower 3-point rating, because you need everything that you can get to help you. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, you need everything that you can get to help you. So Dante Exum, in my opinion, is the best jump shot and base for low 3-point rating builds. You can use this as a spot up as a low 3-point rating. You can use it as a guard on a low 3-point rating. It's really up to you how you want to use it. But this is definitely the easiest one to time, the easiest one to queue. You're going to get the most greens. Now, whites is a topic. But yeah, if you want to get a lot of greens on a low 3-point rating build, which is very important for the low 3-point rating builds, because you're not going to make as many whites as a build that reaches above a 70 threshold, an 80 threshold, or a 90 threshold, or a 99. So you really need a jump shot that's going to be extremely easy to get greens on, and Dante Exum is the jump shot for you. Hey man, now I know I hit 100K, but the grind ain't stopped, and some of you niggas still ain't hitting that subscribe button. Somehow, still 90% of y'all that are watching my videos still aren't subscribed. And imagine the number we be at if y'all just hit that sub button. So subscribe! And then last, but certainly not least, the best jump shot in the game, the fastest jump shot in the game, the meta jump shot for NBA 2K22 is Jump Shot 3. This is actually going to be the first time all year I didn't put Jump Shot 98. In my opinion, I still believe Jump Shot 98 or Dwayne Wade, Jump Shot or Base is still up there. I just believe the speed of Jump Shot 3 just takes it to a whole nother level, and you still can get just as many greens. And I feel like having the speed on your jump shot on guard builds is at an all-time high this year. You really do need it. So yeah, I do feel like Jump Shot 3 is the best jump shot in the game in totality. If you're going for a jump shot just as fast as possible, that can also get a lot of greens, that's also going to hit a lot of whites, this is the jump shot for you. Now, I went over all the jump shots and bases, but I don't want to leave out the releases. The release that I always go with for release 1 is Rudy Gay. For release 2, it's always Klay Thompson. The blending, I go 65-35. Sometimes I go 75-25. Sometimes I go 50-50. Some of these jump shots and bases, they kind of do need different blending for different heights. Because if you know how the heights work on this game, if you reach past, I believe it's either 6'4" or 6'6", you go past a certain height, the jump shot becomes extremely slower. And then when you get to 6'10" and up, it definitely gets slower. So you gotta really just know what you're using and know what type of build you on, know what blends to put it on, know what speeds to put it on, and also current gen in comparison to the next gen have much faster timings than next gen. I don't know why, but it is like that. But yeah, man, that's going to be the end of this video, man. I gave you guys a lot in this video. Dunk packages, jump shots, shot create animations, and dribble moves all in one video. Now, when it comes to the big man, I know a lot of y'all been asking for dribble animations. That will be in the big man. When it comes to like the dribble animations, that's like for lower tiers, like when it comes to the 80, the 75. So if you guys been waiting on that, y'all need to get this video enough likes that I can get y'all that video as soon as possible. So yeah, all I need y'all boys right now, like I said, smash breaking into the like button, do the same thing to the subscribe button, turn on notifications, make sure to go down in the description below to follow me on Twitch. I've been going live as frequently as possible. I've been slowing down that I've been daily uploading, but I still try to go live as frequently as possible. But yeah, without further ado, man, if you haven't already, share the video. But yeah, like the video, subscribe. Without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz, man. And I'm out there, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!